Hey everyone, it's Mike with It's Pittsfield Tonight. I'm going to jump right into it, and it is cold out. I just took the dogs out. It's like 5 or 6 degrees. It's as cold as it was yesterday. And brr. So, yeah, finally we got winter. I mean, it does happen. We've been really lucky. For the most part, we've had no snow. I thought it was funny, our local publication there did some article about the big storm or whatever in the picture. It looks like somebody with a leaf blower blowing the snow. I mean, we've been lucky. We've been really lucky. And it's kind of bad because you need snow. You need it. I mean, everything needs to run its cycle. It's changing things here. It's changing growth periods. It's changing insect periods. Really, it's the mosquito blooms are heavier and earlier. Ticks have gotten worse. This year the ground frost is barely there. I was sinking into my yard just a week ago, and it looks like we're back in 40s and 50s here soon. So anyway, I don't like the cold, not a fan of it, but finally winter did show, and we need it. So that being said, yesterday, Saturday, the 20th, was the buy one, get one at Pittsfield Rye Bakery, the promo I did through It's Pittsfield Tonight, and it was a huge success, so I was really happy with that. And I was worried about that due to the weather, and just, you never know. You never know with those kind of things. So, for one, I want to thank all of you, but I definitely want to thank the Robbins family, because I approached Rick and Ryan and Renee, and I asked them, can we do something? Would you guys be open to doing something really cool to try to get a special promo going? I think I can get people to come out for that. And they were receptive to it because they're such good people. They're such community people. They really are. And I was so thankful when they said, yeah, we're willing for one day, we'll do a buy one, get one. Because that's a lot. I mean, that's a huge thing. So, I was really excited about it, and with the weather, I worried after that. So, but it ended up being 80 to 100 of you turned out yesterday, which was super cool. I got to see so many of you, and a lot of new customers, and I can promise you, if you haven't already eaten the product that you bought yesterday, or tried it, as soon as you do, you'll be a regular customer. The Pittsfield Rye Bakeries, they have so many unique proprietary things there. Their farmer's bread, their Death by Chocolate, their cinnamon burst. You can't get those or anything like them anywhere. And many other breads they do. There's different ryes they do, and different Italians they do. I mean, they got some great stuff that it's Pittsfield Rye bread when you're eating it. So to those new customers, I can promise you'll be back. And as you can see, the Robbins family are just really great people. So another reason I was really happy with that is many of you get what I'm doing. There was one weird message. Somebody sent me something, why should I go spend my money to make somebody else rich or something? I don't even know what that person was getting at, but most of you know what I'm doing with this. And yesterday wasn't just about buying bread. And again, even though their bread is delicious, I mean, it's about community. It's about supporting local. It's about the importance of keeping your money local and how that benefits our community. How that provides better roads, better schools, lower crime, and all that. It's one of the most important things you can do. Again, the political stuff, I've said this a million times, and I'm going to throw it out there again because of the messages I get. I'm not ever going back down that road. I know I used to cover a lot of that. One of the things I did recently is I unregistered this page from being able to do political content and to boost political content and all that. I unregistered it. So I can't go back down that road if I want to. I'd get flagged. And I don't want to. It's not for me. The whole political thing, all it did was, it just wasn't for me. I'm not even going to harp about it. Not my kind of people, not my thing. Wish them all the best. Yada yada. Done. What we're doing here is we're focusing on the businesses, focusing on growth, focusing on promoting Pittsfield, because promoting these businesses, they're unique to our community. I've done a lot of traveling. I was down south a lot. And one of the first things I noticed, the first time I went down there coming from here, I think first time I went to Florida or whatever, but it's all the same. Most places you go in the big cities, you'll see Burger King, McDonald's, Arby's, IHOP, Denny's, Perkins, Sonic, this one, that one, Walmart, Target, everything you see, Olive Garden, everything you see commercials for, everything you could want for the big name chains. You see them. And it kind of burns you out after a while because it's the same everywhere you go. When you come home to Pittsfield, we're one of those unique communities you pull in and you're like, the Hot Dog Ranch, Angelina's, the Highland, Car Hardware, this, that. You look at these businesses, T.O.'s, Pittsfield Rye. These are businesses, Pittsfield Rye coming up on 100 years, Car Hardware, 100 years, Angelina's 1958, Hot Dog Ranch, that's got to be in the 50s too, that brand. T.O.'s, I'm pretty sure that's the 50s. Highland, 1930s. These are all places that are unique to us. They're people who live in our community. They employ people in our community. It's local tax dollars that gets recirculated back into our community. When you spend all your money at big box stores or on Amazon, that money leaves and it hurts in the long run. And it ends up being why we have poor roads and why this with schools and that, and we need money. It's about bringing in, growing the tax base, which will lower taxes for everyone too. Bringing in new revenue through growth. That's what it is. Some people don't see that as being sustainable. I think they're foolish for not seeing it for what it is. Encourage people. And yesterday was great to see 80 to 100 people show up for that. And to see new customers coming out and see people smiling and getting to know each other and, hey, how you doing? And and hearing people say, oh, I went to school, or my son went with your son, or, there was all that going on. That's community. That's what we're doing here. So I have a group of businesses I'm working with. I have room for a few more, and I'm going to have to cap it for a little bit because I don't want to not be able to give all the attention that I can to each of them, because the idea is to grow and boost this up. And believe me, I'm doing this I'm near giving it away, and I know that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. As long as I can survive, I'm okay with that. I see this working, and yesterday was proof of it to me. I'll be at Portavia today. Today's Sunday, so music, noon to 1. I think Tony Lee Thomas today, noon to 1. And Portavia is another one. Because one of the things with these businesses that I'm working with that they have in common is they're working with each other. That's one of the things I'm asking of them. To support each other, to boost each other up, and it's working. It is working. That's how we're going to grow this. And there's a few new businesses that I'll be announcing coming on board. One of them, I'm just waiting for the final phone call, and I hope it does happen because I'm really excited. This is another one that goes back 4 generations. So I hope that one happens. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. I think that's super cool, and that's what makes us unique. And that's bringing community back, getting people to know each other and engaging. And that's important. We've lost our way. And that's, that relies heavy on city. I'm sorry, it does. But again, why wait for city government to do it? Why wait? Just do it. Just get up and do it. Like I said, government is the people, by the people, for the people. So it's just do it anyway. And that's what we're doing. And I thank all of you. Because without all of you, I'm just blah, blah, blah. I'm just a person sitting here flapping my gums. All this is because so many of us have come together through this platform, and I'm honored to be part of that. I really am. I'm overwhelmingly flattered. When people come up and they say, oh, it's so great to meet you. I'm thinking, man, it's great to meet you. Really, that's what this is about to me. I hope people see that and get that. So that's it for now. Thank you again to everyone. There's a bunch of cool stuff coming up. Oh, and if you're wondering why so much music stuff, there is a reason for that. I'm going to let you all in on it. Because I unregistered the page politically, I have to have content up there to try to ride new meta tags, because everything attached to It's Pittsfield Tonight is political. It's going to take a little while to break from that. So I'm posting all sorts of content that I have that has nothing to do with politics, and most of that I can think of, me being a musician, is music. So it makes great filler. Some people enjoy it. If you don't, I don't, whatever, that's cool too. Just scroll by it, but that's why it's there. I have to change the whole algorithm for this page now, and it's going to take a little work. So, all right, thank you everyone again. Maybe I'll see some of you today at Porta Vida and Porta Via. I'll definitely see Jay up there today. Thank you to the Robbins family. Thank you to all of you who came out yesterday. Bear, it was good to see you too. And I'll catch y'all very soon.